medical report. Aku telah nanya medical report. Pare. There is another document.
Yes, you're not. That is what I'm doing. I'm out. Your Honor, with your kind permission, just give us 30 seconds to set up so that we can be in a place where we be comfortable. 30 seconds, Your Honor. Your Honor, we may now proceed. Yes, Your Honor, if I may. Your Honor, I have the permission of my seniors to address you as hereunder. Your Honor, the advocates who are appearing for the accused persons are G.B. Sholay, Your Honor, Terer Isaac, Sigei Hillary, Nathan Torore, Kipkoech. Yes, Your Honor, we have Nathan Torore, Your Honor, Kipkoech Ngetich. Your Honor, there's also Jen Masai. Your Honor, there is Osur Stephen. Your Honor, there's Kipchumba Oliver. Your Honor, and there's also Manasseh Tunen. Your Honor, and I'm Collins Kiprono. Your Honor, the last name is Manasseh Tunen. Yes, Your Honor, it's Manasseh Tunen. Myself, Your Honor, that is Collins Kiprono. Your Honor, after Manasseh is myself, I'm Collins Kiprono. Your Honor, I believe that is captured now. Your Honor, on the part of the accused person, we wish to make the following application. Your Honor, the first application being that in accordance to Article 49(1)(h), the accused person be released on bond or bail on reasonable conditions pending trial. Your Honor, as counsel for the accused person, we submit that reasonable condition for this matter as cash bail would be a cash bail of 100,000 Kenyan shillings or a bond of a similar amount, or Your Honor, in the alternative, the accused person be released on cognizance bond. Your Honor, this court doesn't need reminding that the primary objective of an accused person being granted bail is for the accused person to attend court when required to do so. Your Honor, therefore, the terms that are to be imposed should not be tantamount to the denial of the bail on the part of the accused person. Your Honor, the reason of this is being the fact that the Constitution expressly confers this right to bail. Your Honor, and the honor lies upon the prosecution to show that there exist compelling reasons to deny the accused person bail. Your Honor, under Section 123A of the Criminal Procedure Code, and further buttressed by the Bail and Bond Policy Guidelines of March 2015, that is on page 25 of the said guidelines, Your Honor, it sets the parameters for which an accused person can be granted bail. And these parameters, Your Honor, include the following. Your Honor, the first parameter is that the accused person is likely to fail to attend court proceedings. Your Honor, and with regards to this limb of the said guideline, Your Honor, the accused person is a distinguished member of the society and a state officer for that matter, by virtue of being a member of parliament for the people of Kapseret constituency. Your Honor, and further to that, the accused person has well-known places of abode, that is within the town of Eldoret and Nairobi. And Your Honor, the accused person is a law-abiding citizen who's been heeding to police summons and undertakes to attend court without fail. Your Honor, the second parameter is with regards to the likelihood of interference of witnesses or evidence for that matter. Your Honor, the accused person undertakes not to interfere with the witnesses as stated in the charge sheet. Yes. Can you hear me, Your Honor?
Allow me to cut you.
Yes.
And before you proceed,
Yes.
allow me to ask the prosecution whether they oppose bond. Before you proceed.
Okay, Your Honor.
Very briefly, 1 minute.
Thank you, Your Honor. We do not oppose the application for bond.
So then the discussion will be on the terms, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, it will be seeking that there should be terms that were granted by the High Court.
So just allow me to cut you short. I want you to limit the time for counsel. I'm sure he will repress now
Yes.
that
Your Honor,
the prosecution does not oppose bond. Is that okay?
I'm guided, Your Honor. Perhaps I can just go straight to the terms of the bail.
What is your proposal?
Your Honor, as counsel, Your Honor, we are aware that on the nature of the charges, Your Honor, that is as clearly elucidated in the charge sheet, Your Honor, and we have therefore advised our client, counsel which he undertakes to heed, Your Honor, to refrain from making such utterances as enumerated in the charge sheet, either in public or private spaces, Your Honor, and we as counsels and being officers of this honorable court, we note to follow up on the full compliance and conformity on this particular term. Your Honor, with regards to the term, the second limb of our application would be, Your Honor, will be humbly beseeching this court that the cash bail deposited in miscellaneous number 2, High Court miscellaneous number 208 of 2020, Your Honor, between the same parties hearing, be transferred to the current file to act as cash bail, and Your Honor, if the court finds so that it is more than it will be given, the balance to be refunded in the name of the depositor. Your Honor, and finally, we'll be humbly be seeking this court to direct that the prosecution to supply us with documents, witness statements, which the prosecution intends to rely upon. Your Honor, I've just been reminded that we have a final application to make with regards to, Your Honor, noting that our client is a member of parliament and he has schedules to attend to, will be humbly seeking this court to dispense with his attendance during mentioned dates. And Your Honor, counsels be hereby directed to attend mention for pretrial directions on behalf of the accused person. Your Honor, that would be all on the part of the accused person.
We'll do the best we can to have them sent by email.
Yes, sir. Yes, we are amenable to the same, Your Honor. We will supply them with our emails so that they can supply us the same. We are amenable. Your Honor, perhaps you can just note that the same should be supplied within 14 days.
Yes, we are also suggesting that if they are amenable to accepting hard copies, they can take the same from
Your Honor, even further to that, we are also very amenable to attend the offices at NCSC Nairobi. We happen to know the location of the center.
So these are my directions. On the issue of bond, the contents that were given in High Court will apply to this file. This file has been allocated case number EO 58 of 2020. Please note the case number EO 58 2020. The matter will be handled before Honorable Orenge as the trial court. I'd like to give a date for pre-trial, 6th of October. Is the date available for counsel?
Yes, Your Honor, the date is available.
Tarehe 6 October.
Yes. Your Honor, before you pen down, we humbly seeking to seek a clarification on the terms of the bail that was granted in the High Court. Your Honor, there was a limb in which the High Court directed that the accused person should refrain from addressing any political rally or gathering pending charge. Your Honor, now that the accused person has taken plea, Your Honor, I believe for avoidance of doubt, the same can go on record that the same has been dispensed with. And Your Honor, the limitation should be just on the utterances as stated in the charge sheet, Your Honor.
I'll address that in a minute. So
Okay.
6th of October is okay?
6th of October is okay. Your Honor.
So the defense is at liberty to collect hard copies from the NCIC officers in the next 14 days. We would urge them to share the email address of the lead counsel so that the same are sent. It is neater and faster, but we are at liberty to collect hard copies as well. On the issue of attendance of the accused person, the issue can be raised with the trial court. For the avoidance of doubt, the accused person is to attend court on 6th of October for pre-trial before Honorable Orenge. On the issue of addressing political rallies, Mr. Jamsumba, what is your response?
I believe that is an afterthought. We were seeking that with the terms given by the High Court be applied in totality. We are still seeking that desist from addressing political rallies in the meantime, pending the hearing.
Your Honor will be, unfortunately, Your Honor will be vehemently opposed to that, as that is tantamount to killing his political career. Your Honor, and you know, Honor, our client happens to be a politician, and this is what he does on a day-to-day basis. Your Honor, if he's told not to address any political rally, you can imagine the detractors will be holding a party. That is actually my landed seniors are informing me that is constructive dismissal in the strict sense of the same, And will be inviting this court to address that particular issue. Our client is amenable to not to address anything as regards to the charge sheet, because the High Court was preempting that on the part of the investigations, they were yet to complete their investigations. But now that we have the charge sheet, we know the playing field. It's now well set. It's just a matter of playing within the rules of this playing field, Your Honor.
Anything else?
Yes, therefore, Your Honor, we will be humbly seeking this court to make an order to the extent of the words which have been captured in the charge sheet, and not an omnibus sort of ruling with regards to any political rally.
Nona, say something before you close.
You have no right of reply, but I will allow it. Very briefly, Mr. Jamsumba.
Not seeking to stop the applicant from conducting political activities. What we are seeking is addressing political rallies. They can have political meetings, but not political rallies in the meeting.
You're not objecting to that. That is semantics.
On the issue of the accused person addressing political rallies, this is my order. The terms set by High Court will apply. The same issue that Council has raised can be addressed on 6th of October before the trial court. Between today, the 23rd of September 2020, and the 6th of October, he is to desist from addressing any political rally.
Yes,
You raise the issue before the trial court.
Your Honor, we are guided.
Anything else?
Your Honor, we are guided. We'll take further directions on the 6th.
So, lastly, I'm told cash bail was paid in the miscellaneous file.
Yes, Your Honor, it was. Your Honor,
It's
we
an
wish.
administrative issue.
Yes.
The same cash bail will now, the receipt will be transferred to this file.
Yes. Your Honor, I believe the same can just be done by counsel as an administrative issue.
Fine. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Ndugu boy ndio atasikujua. Uko poa eh?
I'm not sure.
I don't have my phone. Let me find my phone.
Where is it?
Fine.
Not the phone as well.
Mama yako